Hello guys, so today we're going to be going over the new update called Hanso Summer Blast coming on August 21st. We have some new information on two different events that will be coming with the update. One is the Secret Storehouse and then the other one is the Frozen Carnival. So both of these events have actually been released in the past, so they are kind of just rehashed versions of them. So great news is I kind of know how to cover them very well because I've actually played through the original versions of them. So the Secret Storehouse is actually an event I really do love, and I'm happy they're bringing this back because they haven't really had too many good events, honestly, this year, and I feel like this one is really great. And how this event works is you'll go to the Celestial Basin, and then you have a Hanso Secret Storehouse key you have to use to enter the Secret Storehouse. You get one per day for free from a daily quest letter. You go into the storehouse, you have a bunch of these like training dummy guys that attack you, and they have barely any HP. They're very, very easy to kill. A lot of them you kill in just 1 to 2 hits. And you get a huge amount of XP from doing this. I remember when I did this on my ult characters, because this is very ult friendly event wise. You can do this on any character. You don't have to be geared at all. And you get a ton of XP, and I remember I got like 2 Hamun levels on my Warlock from actually doing this event. Mind you, my Warlock was a very low Hamun level, but it gave a ton of XP, which was really awesome to gear up and help your Hamun level increase. One of the things that everyone used to do is they use one of those Hamun Dragon Soup things. They pop one of those because they give an XP boost in combat, and then you go into this event dungeon, you get all this XP. It's really awesome. It's going to benefit a lot of new players, and then there's also people who re-roll to Blade Master 3rd Spec or even 3rd Spec Kung Fu Master, and so their Hamun levels are only like Hamun 18 or 19, so this is going to really benefit for them. So I really like this event a lot. I'm glad they're bringing it back. Also, you get a ton of legendary gem hammers, so if you're a new player and maybe you didn't re-roll your weapon to get all 8 slots unlocked, you should have done that, but maybe you're so far in now and you're like, oh crap, my weapon, I need my gem slots unlocked. Well, you can actually get a ton of legendary gem hammers. I remember I got around like 50 gem hammers just from doing this event dungeon. With this version, when you complete the Storehouse event dungeon, you'll get 1 ice cube. The ice cube is basically just an event token you could trade in for the Frozen Carnival event to get sacred vials and all your other good items. I'll go more into detail with that a little bit further in the video. With all the great things about the Secret Storehouse event, the only con I can say about it is the performance in this event dungeon is completely terrible.
Oh, legendary gem hammer. We'll probably get it. There's more loot as it goes on.
This is where it slows down a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit, so.
It is pretty crazy though. They're all just, she's very irresponsible with her inventions, I think.
Yeah.
So legendary gem hammer there. They're giving us some more up here.
I'll loot some stuff after I kill them.
But yeah, that's where it kind of just, slows down a little bit. Still to this day, that video cracks me up, but overall, it still is a really great event dungeon. Definitely recommend doing it on multiple characters to get a ton of XP. Now, the other event called the Frozen Carnival is actually just a rename of the Frozen Firing Range event from last August. How it works is you pick up this like cannonball shooting gun thing. It's kind of actually might have been snowballs, don't really remember. And you shoot it at the banshees that are crossing the area to stop them from getting to the other side. It's a very, very easy event dungeon. Actually, both of these events are very ult friendly. You can do this on really any character. You don't have to be geared. So I really like this a lot because this is a big difference from the past couple events we've had, which have been kind of more on like a DPS gear check, kind of more like you have to be very geared to do the event. Now, once you complete the Frozen Carnival event dungeon, you'll actually get a Carnival ice chest, contain 3 ice cubes, which are for the event tokens. Then you'll get fortune potions, and then you have a chance to receive different Dragon Hot Pot, Fiery Dragon Hot Pot, or Blazing Dragon Hot Pot. And these are the Hamun soups that I was talking about earlier that you use for the Storehouse event dungeon, because these give actually XP boosted combat. So these two events actually tie in very well together, so I like that a lot from NCSoft's end. Also, make sure to do your weekly raids, which are Fallen Aranzu School, Snow Jade Fortress, Hall of the Keeper, and Hall of the Templar. All of them give ice cubes, which are going to help you get more good endgame items like the Sacred Vials and all those items that you would want. Here's actually the list of them from the Dragon Express that you can purchase with the ice cubes. So there's a bunch of different costumes you can purchase: Sacred Vials, Pet Pats, Divine Greystones. You'll notice right here they actually are bringing back the limited amount that you can purchase from the previous event we're having right now, which is the Hey Mujin event. This is kind of the second time they're doing this, where they're adding an artificial limit to what you can purchase. Personally, I'm not a really big fan of them putting a limit on how many Sacred Vials you can purchase. I feel like if you want to grind events on freaking 10 characters and let that person do it and get their Sacred Vials, it's not going to hurt the game. And if you only want to do it on one character, like I'll probably do, I really don't want to do this event on multiple characters, well, then you'll get a couple of Sacred Vials. I don't think putting a limit on it is very good for the community, because events have always been the way to get your Sacred Vials, Sacred Oils, and upgrade your gear, because there really isn't any other way, efficient way to farm for Sacred Vials. You can can maybe buy them from the marketplace or try to transmute them, which is insanely expensive, it's not really worth it either way. So events have always been the best way to do it. So putting a limit is just something I don't really feel like is necessary. Now I will say 5 per week is still pretty damn good, and you get a lot of Sacred Vials before that ends. It's not like super restrictive where you can only get like 2 or 3 Sacred Vials. That would be something that would be more of a major concern. Really my big thing is it's a little worrisome that they're doing restrictions on this, because if they got really desperate for cash, they can make it so it's super restrictive and you barely get any Sacred Vials, and that would just be another way to push players into the cash shop. But either way, we get 2 really great ult-friendly events that will help out a lot of new players, and people who love doing events on multiple characters will definitely enjoy these events. Really not a lot of content this patch, I will have to say. We'll have to wait and see if they're going to introduce anything else. I do highly doubt it though. I feel like this is kind of like filler content until we get the Archer next month. Overall, let me know what you guys think about these 2 events. Are you a fan of the limitation on Sacred Vials still? Are you going to be doing them? Let me know in the comments. Appreciate you guys watching the video. See you guys in the next one real soon, and I'm out.